Eric Bakker, the naturopath. Thanks for coming back. Let's talk about cloves, the spiced cloves, one of my favorites. Cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves, beautiful. So this spice goes way back. I was just reading some interesting history on it. If you look back, even way back, the Chinese used this in the Han Dynasty, which is, wow, I don't know, 1,000 years ago, a long time ago. And before you spoke to the emperor, you had to chew cloves, the spiced cloves, before you spoke to this guy. So it might be good for the new president coming in, that everyone's got to chew cloves before they talk to the new guy coming in. Might freshen things up a bit. What do you reckon? So yeah, Syzygium aromaticum, Syzygium, that's cloves. So the Dutch know a lot about cloves because they control the trade of cloves to a high degree. And then this French guy pinched some seeds. French people are sneaky sometimes, you've got to watch them. So he grabbed some seeds, this would have been probably way back in the 15th century, and flogged them, and then took them to different islands, I think it was Zanzibar, and then planted them, and boom, and then all of a sudden, you know, these trees are everywhere. So the smell of cloves is amazing. It's about 10, I think between about 10 to 15% essential oil. So if you get a good cloves and you squeeze them hard, you can actually feel that oily. Man, did I get into trouble with cloves. When I was an aromatherapy student, I had a whole bottle of the stuff, and I put it in a capful in an oil burner because I love the smell of it. I was burning clove oil. But then the bottle spilled over and it went all over the hardwood floor and it stained. It was a big black patch, and then the house smelt of clove for the next 10 years. I mean, yeah, so it's pretty well in my brain, that smell now. But anyway, antioxidant, it's really good as an antioxidant. So it definitely helps upregulate various antioxidant pathways in the body, like glutathione and superoxide dismutase, which helps to take free radicals down. So this actually is quite good to have in your diet to keep you young and to help prevent chronic diseases and stuff. We'll talk about that later. So that's the first one. It is an antioxidant, it's a good one at that. The second interesting thing is for toothache. Now, according to research, 76% of adults said they have benefit from taking clove oil with a toothache. I've had toothache in the past, real bad, when you just feel like getting a pair of pliers and doing something because it hurts, and a drop of clove oil, get a little Q-tip and rub that around the gum. It's probably more effective than benzocaine that the doctor can give you. So clove oil, try it out. Toothache, tiny bit there, really helps, okay? And the other tip, if you've got gum, if you've bitten the inside of the cheek, you've got an ulcer, you've got painful ulcers in your mouth, you may want to take some zinc because you've probably got a zinc deficiency. Rhubarb, okay? Cut some, that red stem of rhubarb and rub that on there. I found that to be super effective, works quite well. Rhubarb extract works even better, it's very astringent and just helps with that pain. Acne is a surprising third one. Acne, okay? So you probably heard that tea tree oil is quite effective for acne, but one tiny little drop of clove, when put on the tip of a pimple, is very effective. So that could be something you could try out, all right? But you don't smear it all over your face and smell like a spicy muffin. You don't want to do that either, right? The fourth one is definitely antibacterial. So clove has very powerful antibacterial, antifungal and antiparasitic qualities, and that's why you find it in my CanXida Remove. All right. More and more natural therapists are starting to discover the benefits, the antiparasitic benefits, particularly of clove. All right. Clove's been used for a long, long time, way back, 170 years BC, after Christ. I mean, this is a long, long history of use for diseases and germs and things like that. Many different people have used it for this purpose. And of course it was used in the plague, the Black Plague. You might see pictures of those guys with those long, weird kind of beaks walking around London. These were medics or people walking around. Guess what they had stuffed in that thing? Cloves and spices like nutmeg to stop diseases. So we know that they work. Antibacterial, so this actually works better than some antibiotics against gram-positive and gram-negative bacteria. So it works on all types of bacteria, okay? So the staphylococci and the streptococci, the gram-positive, and the Pseudomonas and the E. coli, Salmonella, these are gram-negative, so it works on a broad range of bacteria. That's why I've got it in the CanXida Remove. But even better, it's antifungal. Not many drugs have got such a wide range of action as clove. It works on a wide range of bacteria, a wide range of fungus and parasites. It's unheard of. It's crazy almost, but it's a natural thing, and nature is crazy, and that's why we don't like it. That's why we're so busy destroying it, because it's crazy. We think we're better than nature. We're ruining it. I mean, you think of all these drugs, But yeah, Candida. I mean, if you look up the research like I have, it works on multiple strains of yeast in the body, and Candida. So as I've mentioned, I've known some patients who made a tea out of clove tea and used it for jockage, or used it for like fungal parts on their body, and highly effective at that. So, but try it out. Clove's very nice to have. You can even put it in salads. You can do crazy things with clove, but it's got a beautiful taste about it, and it's something you appreciate over time. You don't need a lot. Small amount does a lot. Thanks for tuning in.